How y'all doing, man? We live right now. Hope everybody having a great day. Let's go and get up in here. Everybody joining right now. So today's show, we're talking about the diesel shortage, women, anything that comes to know right now that's important right now in society, things that matter. And I hope you guys enjoyed that last video I uploaded with the man that was married. He's a police officer, and he saw his wife in a car with a woman, with a man in a sports car, while they've been married for multiple years. Give me a second, real quick. Want to make sure my IO is good and clear. I don't want to have no issues. Okay, making sure. Hopefully, 2023 will be better because so far, a lot of people believe that 2023 is not going to be better. You know, like I told you guys right now, is that they're saying for 2023, inflation should be worse than what it is now. Right now, we're just at the beginning of inflation, maybe the midterms, but we haven't hit that full peak of the inflation so far right now. And then we're talking about this diesel fuel shortage. And my words about this diesel fuel shortage, if it's real, hope it's not real. I'm hearing from other people from outside sources saying that the only reason that this is a thing is because of just midterms. You guys know voting and things going on. It's a political move so that people know about diesel and these issues. So another party can get blamed. So this other party can get more votes if they promise more diesel, promise more production. Because I want to read you guys an article right now. I don't really believe these first party news channels, but this is just their take on the situation now about the diesel shortage. This is a news channel, ABC 20. They're saying this: supply levels of diesel are a record low, meaning the price as said fuel is headed to the opposite direction. Opposite direction, we already know it's going up. If it's going down, it means it's going to go back up. The situation can soon hurt consumers, but it's essentially hurting truck drivers like Leo Nolasky. Now, you're not making money at all, so killing us drivers, he says. He's a contractor for L&B Express LLC, who owns and has to maintain his truck and pay for the fuel. We have a company that's expressing the issues with the diesel fuel. The shortages is that they're not seeing the situation is not able to be profitable, forcing some of the drivers to, pack up, move on, go to other companies, or quit. And they're saying right now that it's not so well because they're spending more money on diesel than actually moving the product and getting the product itself. He's saying that right now, saying that truck drivers likely essentially do not have to be given to pay around $1,200 every time they refill his tank. So basically, every time they refill a tank, with most drives or most destinations, they spend about $1,200 a fill. It's fucking crazy. Give me a sec. Sorry about that, y'all. We back right now. All right, but as I was saying though, with the diesel shortage, I'm gonna read exactly the full article, well, at least the good parts of the article that's actually informational to you guys, because I have a subscriber on here, a supporter, that told me himself that he knows someone that works on the porch with these trucks, and they're not hearing anything about a diesel shortage, nothing about gas being an issue. So this could just be a specific certain person. Like I try to tell people all the time, when you're looking at California, when California has a minimum wage of $16 an hour, but then you look at Texas, have a minimum wage of $8.25. People don't understand the economics of this stuff. Like I don't know if people are just slow or crazy or what, but the economics all matters. Yes, they make $16 in California, but their expenses so high. You might think, well, Texas is cheap, I'll move to Texas. But when you move to Texas, sorry if I missed you guys' comments, but if you move to Texas, hold on, give me a second, CC. If you move to Texas, it'll be essentially you in the same position right now. You don't make any more, you don't live better. It's the same minimum wage, the same prices. It's just the only difference is economics. People cannot understand this. Now, what is CC saying? You said, why are they aiming for truck drivers? Is it what they're transporting? Well, it's not specifically aiming for truck drivers. When it comes to diesel, I'm thinking it's just a political move, like I'm saying. But I'm realizing that these quote unquote political moves, it's always something that they've been trying to attack. You realize that? It's always, every time we hear about truck drivers, what do we hear in Canada? They try to make automation. They try to make automation moving trucks. So what is this incentive to tell companies, hey, the driver's too much. If you get rid of him, you get rid of the driver, you can actually make money even with high gas prices. Think about this, y'all. Just think. Here, he says, hearing about fuel shortages on the East Coast as well. Yes, that's what I've been hearing too on the East Coast a lot. But I don't want to get completely wrong because, like I said, the person that I know, they've told me that people that work with trucking, they're actually on that coast, on that side, and they're not having any issues. But it could be economics, like I say, different sides. You know, they're going to charge certain places more. But what I never understood is, how can you charge a place that ships the oil in or ships the diesel in or whatever and charge them more of a price for traveling and gas prices? Shouldn't this stuff be cheaper? Give me a second. This might be the worst timing ever. I got somebody here right now. He's on my cabinet right now, fixing the screws. So if y'all hear some stuff in the background, it's not my fault. But when they're talking about this diesel shortage so far, it could just be a political move. Because if it's a possibility that it's the full thing that's going on right now, why aren't we seeing more shortages at the grocery store or in stores right now? I say the real time to get scared or surprised what's going on is when you go to the store and they're telling you that, man, like go talk to the managers, talk to the people that actually work there. Hey, how long do these shipments come? How long does it take? Oh, we have a schedule of next week it should be here. And you go there next week yourself and see if it came in. If the shit came in, nothing to be worried about. You always ask the people at the stores, hey, what's coming in? What's happening? So you can know what the fuck's going on. Instead of reading the news, they can tell you exactly from the horse's mouth right there and then. All right. So far, let's see. It's not really a lot of. So far, it's mostly just panic news. I just want to read that article, what they were saying personally about their own shortcomings, because most of these companies always not making money. I don't understand how people, they always say that they ain't making money in trucking. We ain't making no money coming through, no money's happening. How the fuck y'all not making no money when it's like $1 billion corporation and most of these companies keep starting more trucking companies? It don't make any sense to me. Everyone's starting these trucking companies, but they ain't making money. They ain't making money, but they sure is paying these huge taxes, getting these huge deductions. It doesn't make any sense to me. So how you not making money, but you riding a yacht, you in a Lamborghini, you just profited, 2.5 million, but somehow y'all not making money because the diesel's too high. When diesel just a few months ago was like almost $5. Same for regular gas itself. I appreciate it, man. You have a good one, right? Sir? What's up? Got my cabinet fixed real quick. But yeah, but just always, guys, don't listen to even me. Don't even listen to me sometimes. Sometimes go to the store, go to the people that's like right there and then. Of course, I wouldn't lie to you guys and take some bullshit, but go there. Go ask them, hey, where's the shipment? What's going on? Because they know more than what the fuck the news is telling you. The news can say whatever. Didn't they say the world was going to end in 2012? We're still here. Didn't they say that, oh, Armageddon is coming and we're still here? Not saying it's not coming, but always talk to the people that's close enough to what's going to happen. You know, they tell you that a war's coming, it's crazy in Iran, but didn't we, get on the dark web or the news and watch soldiers telling you, man, we're here kicking back, sitting up, not doing nothing. We're posted up. Nothing's happening. There is no war. But we're getting told it's wars. People are killing. It's going to be nukes and all this shit. And time went by. It was just a political move. And guess who was doing that political move? Democrats. They scare you with war, taking your guns, the stuff with gas. How many times in the past have we heard about gas is going up $5, $10? Yes, now we're seeing it now. But how many years that took? We got to think first. Don't be always scared. Oh, Shani, go. I know it's dumb that people say that, you can be the last one there and everyone's going crazy. Bro, you're going to see that in real life. When things get that bad, you're going to know. So when you go asking the people that work at the stores, make sure and see, of course, stock up on food, a few things here and there. But myself, I used to be a fucking idiot and used to see the news and, oh, fuck, I gotta get some stuff. Bro, you know how much fucking canned food I had and all kind of shit? I had it for years for nothing. I wasted hundreds of dollars for nothing. I bought me give me a second. Let me show you the fuck I bought, guys. You'll say, you bought that shit? I had it for like 2 years and nothing happened. Check it out. Show you something. Check this out. This is what I bought. Because I was a moron. And instead of listening to people that's close to me, I bought this. And this is a small one. This is a one person emergency kit. The life-saving supplies for 3 days. Right? It has portable water, a water filter, a flashlight, and it's a 5-year deal of food and water, right? Got a mask, you got a glove, all this shit. I bought it for nothing. This is when, I don't know if it was COVID time or whatever, but it was 2 years ago. Bought it for absolutely nothing. Scared about what's going on. Supplies, dude, I got pit. You know how mad I was when I spent all that money and I go to the fucking store and everything's full or only a few things are gone. They telling me the guy worked there, man, what you bought all that shit for? The next shipping be here in 2 weeks. Ah, bullshit, you're falling forward 2 weeks my ass. Come back 2 weeks, the fucking shelves are full. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So don't always fall for this political bullshit. All right, let me read what you're saying, CC. To answer the question on the title, it depends on who wins the House, didn't it? Well, that's hard to say when you say it depends on who wins the House. Because most time when these political moves are happening, who's losing? Democrats. A lot of us are waking up and we're seeing the bullshit. Democrats are losing the black vote. They're losing the white male vote. It's been happening more and more. So what else more can they do than just panic people, scare people, and bring people in here that's going to vote Democrat to give them more rights and give them more stuff? You got to think about what's going on. Strategical moves. And she said, on it, next year will be better. Let's hope next year be better. We keep hearing this next year be better, be better, but I don't see anything being better so far. And remember, I told you guys in my last live that lake is drying up and all this shit's going on. Let's hope when that lake does dry up, nothing happens, because it's just too much shit too close to the Bible. We got grown men twerking in front of kids and shit. It's just crazy right now. So I want to move on from the diesel subject right now. Unless you guys got some more information that's going to get into it. Hey, my boy, he caught the live. RPM, how you doing, man? Good job, you caught the live, man. You guys got any questions that you want to ask, throw it in here. Some more news needs to update. I need to be updating my cell phone. Throw it in here. This is the time to do it right now. But thank you for joining. But I want to move on from that right now. I want to show you guys something crazy. This basically solidifies what I think I be saying about women. Let me show you this real quick. This is the craziest shit ever. This is gonna blow your fucking mind when you hear this. And then you think about what's the logic of this right here. This is the TikTok. I love TikTok. TikTok exposed so much stuff. Watch this. Listen to this.
If she slept with you on the first date, there's a high chance that she simply didn't see you as boyfriend material. Now, this may not always be the case, but it's possible that you're not the player you think you are, and instead, women don't see long-term potential with you. If she slept with you on the first date...
Now, I hope you guys heard that, right? Now, you could be like, logical man, how the hell could you go from Diesel to talking about this? This shit all comes together. Because when shit gets bad, when shit hits the fan, like I say, you got to have people that's around you that's solid. You got to have honest, real, truthful people around you. Because when shit gets bad, you can get stabbed in the back. When shit get bad, you can get left. Because I know this for a fact. When they was laying people off for jobs, people losing their money, you know how many men emailed me? That's why it blows my mind. How many men emailed me and told me, my girl left me, my wife left me, I got sick and she didn't care. She didn't visit me at the hospital. She was out. I'm like, and during that time is when inflation just started kicking off. And this guy, when he had a business, he sold cars. And I told him this before he emailed me. I told him, hey, the bitch ain't nothing worth nothing. She ain't nothing. Leave her alone. I told him this. Oh, I could still see. Let's see what's going on. And how fate hits and how things happen was so crazy. Because I tell you guys, when shit get bad and shit kick off, you find out who your real friends, who the real people there, who gives a shit, who's really solid. And it all meshes to this diesel stuff. What if this shortage is a real thing? What if the food, the supplies is lower, or more issues happen, or they fire these truckers to put in automation trucks, and then where these people going to go? What they're going to do for jobs? What's going to happen to the economy then? Because we're not making enough unions. We don't have enough unions to keep these people employed. We're too busy talking about stupid shit than we're about these unions and stuff like that. You know, we have people right now. I used to make fun of these people all the time, guys. It's just me personally, I just make fun of them. The people at Starbucks crying and whining it. We're working too much and they're firing us and all this bullshit with jobs, right? But then I think about it. They deserve a union because them baristas are where the fuck, they working hard, man. They work all day. Like, people can make fun of people that work at fast food places, right? But these motherfuckers are working. People at McDonald's are working. They're doing more. Like, you can say what you want to do, but McDonald's, when the last McDonald's you seen there wasn't no fucking line? When last you seen a McDonald's when it wasn't working, especially the rush hour times? And so those people deserve to have a stamp or certain protection on their job, because if automation comes through, what would these people do? There are people that have been working at McDonald's and all these places for 5, 10, 15 years plus. What were they going to do? We don't think about this about the other person. Shit can get real bad. What he says? Shout out to my boy Red Pill Mindset. I think it's the right Red Pill Mindset. I ain't seen in a while, man, but salute to you. Dude, I enjoy your content, and I'm a Democrat. Keep up the good work. And I got nothing against you because you're a Democrat. But let me just say this, brother. Let me just say this. Remember, always vote in your favor, and always vote that's going to help you. If you vote Democrat, but guess what? When you voted them and it helped you in your personal life, you go with that. All because what I'm saying don't mean shit. You know, I talk shit about liberals and Democrats all the time. But if it's helping you in your life, keep doing your thing, man. It says, CC says, of course, the mainstream media distracts us from the main problems. Oh, yeah, of course. Like the guy that I had on before. Remember the guy said, CNN is real. CNN is legit. The dude said this. Those people I deal with every day. Everyone knows this, man. We have to wake up. They have been exposed. Actually, guys, let me show you a clear, clean video of these news networks saying the same stuff all together. There is a script for these news networks. I don't know if you guys seen this video. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You know, YouTube deletes so much shit and hides so much stuff. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. Check this out. Remember, CNN is real. Main media is real. I'm propaganda. I'm fake. I'm not real. I'm tricking y'all. Let me show you this. And this is why I tell you, Some people are just doomed to not learn shit. Give me a second. I want to find the exact video because they actually have news channels trying to explain why there was the same thing they were saying, the same talking points. What's going on?
But first, does it matter who owns your local TV station? Well, polls show America
Give me a second. Give me a second.
sharing of body.
I want to make sure it's the right one. Because they always love to try to explain stuff. Give me a second. I want you guys to see this full sync on video.
Political opinion. Sharing biased and false news has become all too common on social media.
This is a textbook example of the whole being greater than the sum of its parts.
We work very hard to seek the truth and strive to be fair, balanced, and factual.
Seeing individually the similar
Give me a second, because it's still showing stuff when they're hiding stuff. Yeah, of course, CNN is not legit. We know this. Give me a second, guys. I want to make sure I find the right video.
Sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media.
Okay, look at this. This is just the beginning of it. This is not a full spectrum of the full video, but check this out. This is the news channels all saying the same shit, and these are from local to big mainstream to medium ones. All this. This is why I try to trust independent journalism more than these people right here because they're bought out. Okay, now let's check it out.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarmingly, some media outlets publish things.
Hey, don't worry if you guys can't read it right now. Some of you guys are driving, you're at work. I'll tell you exactly what's going on.
The fake news. It's fake.
So when Donald Trump first came up with fake news, this video right here, this whole collage was made and created to expose and for you to show that what is fake news. They were all saying the same exact shit, word for word, not even a break off. It was exactly word for word. But we still trust and believe these networks. Like, you know, an older woman, it's an older black woman. This is the craziest shit ever. She told me, hey, you need to go vote. I said, go vote for what? Nigga, you must, she said, nigga, you must, old black woman, nigga, you must be lost. You need to go vote. This is why things messed up now because people like you ain't voting. And then I looked and I really wanted to say, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. Old folks kind of lost. You can't help old people. Once they in the mindset, it's done. I try to tell her, well, what has voting or the Democrats done for you lately? I want to be like, okay, you talk about, she was the type of person talking about white folks is holding people down. I hate hearing that shit. White people are evil and bad, but you work for them. White people are evil and bad, but you live in the country of white people. White people are evil and bad, but they're the ones helping you get around to, get to the doctors, free Medicaid, free health, government, all this shit from white people, but they so bad. I'm just trying to break down for them. I don't believe in that shit. All my bestest friends that helped me in life have been white, and not because only white. I had black friends, Hispanic friends, all that. But I'm just trying to prove a point. They're so racist and bad, but they continue to help. They continue to try to evolve and help people and put them in the right track. So you can't say they're all evil. But as she was telling me this, it blew my mind because she's been voting for most of her life and nothing has changed for her. She still had the same mindset. She hasn't realized nothing. She hasn't seen nothing. And it really blew my mind to that. I'm sorry I got off track, guys. There's certain things I go on about type stuff like that. It just blows my mind when stuff like that happens. But let me go back to the women. I'm telling you guys. So if a woman says that, women say that if they sleep with you on the first date, she didn't see you as boyfriend material. What does CC say? Chicks like her are still ranting about racial oppression. Oh my God. Yeah, that shit is crazy. And she was like, I think like 75, 78. But I can't get mad at her because you got to realize something. She did grow up in those Jim Crow laws. She did see a lot of bullshit. But it blew my mind because I try to give it to her like, you see all this bad that white people have done, right? But you missed the good. You miss what white people did good. You know, it just crazy. It blows my mind. Like, people say black folks are bad and evil, but see the inventions and the shit that we have done for us as Americans. You know, you got to see the good too, not all the bad. But I can understand where she was coming from because she was dead right in it. You know, she was dead in the stuff. But still, it just blows my mind that happened, because I'm like, you still voting the same. Try to vote the other side and see if things change. Never done that. But let me go back to this again. I want you guys to see this one more time. Not this right here. Give me a second real quick. I want you guys to hear it one more time. Cause it just blows my mind that well, it don't really blow my mind, just I couldn't believe this. You know, as us as men, you know, we try to do let's be real, as men, we try to sleep with a girl no matter what. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, don't matter what day it is. But it's crazy that I didn't know this myself. I didn't know this. And I'm telling you, I've been out there. I didn't know this. That when she's sleeping you on the first day, every girl I fuck with on the first day, it's never been like she never kept calling me or she never hit me up. It's always been she's been real interactive with me after that first date. Now give me a second, guys. Hold on, give me a second. All right, but check this out. I've never had an issue with me sleeping on the first day with a chick and she's telling me I'm not boyfriend material. I'm not worth the fuck. But just think about that, man. So she liking you is you not getting no ass. She feeling you is she burning time up instead of sleeping with you. Once she sleep with you, if she'll sleep with you like 3 days, I say if she ain't getting no ass in 3 days, she wasting your time, man. Somebody else is beating the cheeks up. I'm telling you, it's happening right now. Let me play this for you one more time to hear this stuff from TikTok. I've loved TikTok to I expose so much shit from women and men. I gotta be honest, because it's a man out there doing some stupid shit. But these women are fucking almost exposing so much shit. It's ridiculous. The game out here is not sold anymore. It's all told.
There's a high chance that
Start from the beginning.
if she slept with you on the first date, there's a high chance that she simply didn't see you as boyfriend material. Now, this may not always be the case, but it's possible that you're not the player you think you are, and instead, women don't see long-term potential with you.
She sees no long-term potential with you. This shit is crazy, man. Oh my God. Oh no, my bad, CC. I missed what you said. But I'll give her grace because people like her did go through a lot. Yes, they did. I'm saying. What up, Corey? How you doing, Corey? Salute to you, brother. Lucky you here, man. We'll be going live again probably next week, and I'll be making some more videos out soon. Oh, good news, guys. We having an interview coming soon. I'm happy that he emailed me. A lot of people don't. They do want to come on, then they pull out because there's a lot of shit people going through in life. But let's hope that this happens on Thursday. I was gonna do a live with him, but I don't know what he might say or who he is. People slip up and say names. I might have to blur something out, mute something out. You never know what people can say because this is kind of a sensitive topic. This is I'm gonna call him B. I don't want to say what the name is on here, just B. So B, he's gonna come on the channel on Thursday. I'm gonna upload it probably Friday or Saturday. Try to edit it a little bit, throw a few things in there. And he wants to talk about. Let me make sure completely what I don't have anything wrong with what I'm saying with his situation. Gotta try my best to keep the information right. Let me get exactly what he was saying. But I sure know damn well it's about him getting divorced. So let me just read it here. He's telling me the system is biased against men, even when men are 100% suitable. He said he was took to court, but he was took to court 1.5 years ago. So 2.5 years ago to grant me full custody for his sons. So he went to court to get full custody for his children. He's 100% a good father. That's what he's saying. He's 1%. When you look into the court eyes, we're not a court see stuff. He's 100% suitable, right? And so his ex-wife has charged him with a 10 class D felonies with multiple violations. Wait, hold up. Okay, no, she's been charged with 10 class D felonies for threatening to kill him. Now, this is so messed up because as a man, if I threaten to kill my ex-wife, They're gonna take the kids from me, give them to her, put me under restrictions, and I get the book thrown at me. But for him, he's still going through hell. So he's gonna come on and tell his story about him, his custody case, him with his kids, dealing with his ex-wife. We had the other guy on that stopped replying to me. He was going through hell with his ex-baby mother. She tried to set him up, have him fight the new boyfriend, have the new boyfriend around his kids. It really blows my mind. It was crazy. He told me that the new boyfriend wasn't paying rent. The new boyfriend was doing shit that he had to do for her that he's not doing. I try to tell you guys this too. It's not even about being a simp, about being a loser. Sometimes these women are fucking spiteful. They're evil. They will literally get the boyfriend and treat him better than they treated you. The boyfriend comes in the house and know how to pay rent. The boyfriend is chilling. The boyfriend with the kids. The boyfriend eating up all the cereal and shit. And while she's working, they do this shit. But they tell you ain't nothing. I've dealt with it before. You're nothing. You ain't shit. You're a bad father. All this shit. But then that same guy that get pregnant by something happen, he ghosts them, or he's not taking care of his kids. Then she looks stupid. Maybe when she gets pregnant again, when you listen to me, buddy, when she gets pregnant again and she sees that the dude is not taking care of responsibilities and do what he's supposed to do when he take his kids, maybe the bitch might wake up. But some of these women don't wake up and keep going to the same bullshit. Like the shit I've dealt with in my personal life with a person I got to deal with for a while has moved on to different guys, and they haven't seen no success. It's been women that I've known, other counterparts. Like it blows my mind. Like this is crazy. I wish you guys remember the girl we had an interview with, right? Go look at my old videos right now. We had an interview with her one-on-one. We was in person. She was behind me sitting. Me and her had issues. Telling her about her relationships, her life, and what's going on. She told me I was wrong, I'm stupid, I'm crazy. Well, after just a year later, she tells me that, hey, I want some advice. Hey, can you tell me this? Hey, what do I do with this? And I said, fuck you. Simple as that, because I tried to help you. I tried to tell you the truth. I tried to show you who these guys are you fucking with. Because if a woman brings me, because I see my subscribers have literally sent me pictures of the woman they fit to go with or they with now and be like, hey, she does this, she does that, this is her, blah, blah, blah. What do you think? And I tell them step by step, do this, do that, do this. And a few of them have tried and be like, okay, she ain't shit, it's good. And some like, man, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna look, and then they get fucked over. It happened multiple times. I've had a personal friend, I told him, leave this chick alone, stop messing with her, she's not nothing. Man, the dude calling me crying and stressing out and going crazy because of what the shit the bitch done to him. And all I can do is sit there and let's look at you crazy because I gave you the advice. Here's my channel. Here's what I'm saying. And you still don't follow that shit. It's not me saying it for entertainment. Like I say, I'm not just on some fresh and fish shit and just saying shit. Oh, this is what you do. It's guaranteed 1,000%. I'm being realistic and tell you what the average man goes through. I'm an average man. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. To me, I'm fucking poor. If I ain't got 50 grand in the bank right now, liquid cash, I'm fucking broke. You understand that? Liquid cash, I'm broke. I'm poor. I'm telling you that. If no one in this room has that, if you got that, you're middle class. If you ain't got that, you're poor. I am poor. I'm telling you right now, I'm poor. Simple as that. No one can be framing like, oh, you poor. You ain't got nothing. You poor. Yes, I'm poor. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not middle class, but I'm fucking stable. Put it like that, man. But let me. I'm gonna read more what he's gonna be saying because he's coming on Thursday, so you guys don't miss that upload. It'll probably be on Friday or Saturday. I need you guys to share that. And CC says 2022 women are scrubs in the flesh. That was funny. Scrubs in the flesh. That was funny as hell. But let me tell you exactly what he said, man. Give me a second. Yeah, liquid cash. A lot of these people, and guys, let me tell you something. People listen to my channel right now. And what I hate when I give these speeches, it's enemies watching my channel that I don't like, that I'm against, that tell my channel to be propaganda, I'm racist, all this shit. You know who I'm talking about, Viva Boys. But when I say these and give these inspirational talks, I want to help my crowd out. Guys, don't worry about having the latest shit. Fuck the new car. Fuck the payments. Go get you a cash vehicle. Work your way up. Do what you gotta do. Don't worry about other people. Like, you know what blew my mind? It really blows my fucking mind. I used to live next to this guy. He had a brand new BMW. It was nice as fuck. I think 2016, 2017. To me, that year's new to me. But let me keep explaining to you. Dude had fucking rims that cost $1,200 on them. Like each rim was like $500 a rim, right? He had an inside decked out inside. It was fucking beautiful. He told me it cost him, $3,000 to get this shit done. Big screen inside of all this shit. And then I asked him, hey, let's go out. Let's go do something. I ain't got no money. You got no money. Yeah, I gotta go to work. You gotta go to work all day. Like, what the fuck? How you got all this nice shit? Go to find out the car he got is on payments. I'm like, all this nice shit you have is like he was still in the place he had was everything up to date. He had everything, but he was living to have. He was living for his lifestyle. He could never live for himself. He could never live for himself. He was living for his fucking lifestyle. A lot of people living for their lifestyle. Then he had a chick he was paying the phone bill for her and shit, and she wasn't working. It was all kind of. This one I have my channel, but I didn't tell him nothing. That's his life. I didn't give a fuck. If he felt good what he doing in his life, so when shit gets bad, a lot of people live in the lifestyle, you guys. So when things get bad, you think that, well, he got a nice car, he got a nice house, he got this, he got that. But soon as he lose that job, the dude's gonna be homeless next month because they living by the lifestyle, not by the means, by the fucking lifestyle. It doesn't work like that. I might not have the newest fucking car. I might not have the newest. I don't care about clothes. I don't give a fuck about clothes. I have, like I told you guys, I've got women in a fucking 2000 Honda Accord, 2-door, all black. That's my shit. All black, getting chicks. You understand? Picking them up, hotel action, all kind of shit. And multiple chicks in that fucking car. And I never heard a bitch be like, this car old, this car that, this car this. Of course her friends would say that, but who the fuck are the friends? I'm trying to talk to you. I don't care about your friends, of course. But then they see me get out the car, see who I am and how I'm talking, how I'm rolling, how I'm walking, how I'm putting shit up on them. They're like, okay, this guy's different. He's cool, this and that, even though I was a fucking asshole. But still though, I'm telling you right now, it's not the car. It's the man in the car. I'm telling you straight up right now. That's why a lot of these dudes that talk all this shit about, they don't show their face on here. They talk all this bullshit. One thing I believe, they say, well, I can get canceled. Bro, I don't give a fuck. If I get fired from my fucking job, I don't give a fuck. I will move on. I want to speak this truth. You can never tell me that I lied or I'm bullshitting you guys. I'm not doing that. Oh, I'll get canceled if I show my face. Bro, YouTube, your videos, I've seen videos up that says nigger, bitch, all this shit, right? And I made a video. You guys remember my immigration video? It got took down twice by YouTube. I got community guideline strikes for saying that, but I kept going. Can I get canceled if someone shows this to some? But the thing is though, it's hard to cancel somebody when I tell people about my channel. I'm out. Like people that watch my channel now, no, a lot of people know me in real life, and they tell you that, hey, this motherfucker talks like this in real life. This is him. All the shit he's saying, he told me about the channel. He said, if you don't like it, it's overused. I don't give a fuck. Go check it out. It's real shit. Even people that I work with, my bosses, managers, everybody. That's old shit. But still though, they've known me to always speak like this. You can have 1,000 Mexican people in front of me, and I still will talk about immigration being bad. I'll still talk about the bad stuff. You can have I'm gonna have a gun for these niggas, though. They be jumping, they don't be fighting. But you have some niggas in front of me, they be like, you cool it. I'm gonna say I ain't cool it because y'all niggas are shooting, killing, robbing, and raping. I'm still gonna say what I gotta say because it's the truth. And I never, same in front of white people, I'll do the same thing, but I'll make sure I speak the truth. I won't come on here and be fucking lying. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yes, I'm showing my face. I could get canceled and all this shit, but I don't give a fuck about that. It's about truth with a whole different line. If Crowder can come out here and talk about 10 times shit worse than me, his name is Crowder on YouTube, I can do it too. But what blows my mind is that I guess he got a big enough following that YouTube, I mess with him. YouTube has literally been shadow banning me. People are not getting notifications. It blows my mind still. But let me get more into this real quick. So guys, 2023. What do you guys see 2023 being right now? What do you think of 2023? What is the foresee future that you see for us? For us, I personally see more inflation. For us, I see more problems. Because the shit that's coming for us, I'm talking about economics wise. China right now is failing. We get all that shit from China. Did you know their economy has been falling? Because you can look this up too. But I can, if you guys want me to, I will pull it up right now, the articles and all that stuff, so you guys can see it too. I don't want to lie to y'all. I'm telling you the truth. Everything I say, look it up. China right now has been going through an economic fucking horrible fall through because their banks, you know, when you put money in your bank, if I told my boy Above and Beyond, I told him check your email. You know, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what I told him because, you know, he's a good supporter of mine. So I tell him exclusive shit that I know. But, you know, skip all that. But the people in China have been having issues with their citizens getting their money out their bank. So the citizens are going, you know, China, these people are real like conformed. They listen to the government, they, you know, kiss ass, tell you the truth. But once it comes to their family and them feeding and getting their money, it's an issue. So they couldn't get the money out of banks. So banks were putting money into real estate, but the real estate wasn't even fucking made yet, no foundation. And people were buying houses when their house is not there. So when you put money to something that's not there, what happens? You're expecting a home, you put $350,000 in, and there's nothing fucking there. You know what happens? People stop spending money. People take money out the bank. So the economy dies. It dips. China is such in a bad state, guys. It's fucking horrible. It's so bad. The ex-president, I don't know if he's gonna be killed. If you go look at they had a summit. The ex-president was literally like he was a child. This guy's the ex-president of China. The new president, they got somebody to assist him to fuck out the room. And he looked so afraid and scared like he was gonna die because they want to show an example of people that's fucking up and slipping because he allowed this. So they might execute this man. And China and Russia are working together. What if China and Russia do really come together? As Americans, yes, we're America, we're strong, powerful, all that shit. But a nuke versus a nuke, everybody loses. It's so much shit going on that the main media not telling you. Why isn't the media telling you that China is failing? We buy everything from China. This fucking phone is from China. All this shit around me is from fucking China. If I'm telling you guys, if China fails, we fail automatically. We have no production here. That boy said, America is on the way out, bro. Get ready. Let's hope not, because I live in this motherfucker. I want to fail. Corey, I missed your comment. Let me get what you said. The rich will get richer and the poor will get... Oh, yeah, of course. They're cutting out the middle class. Guys, the middle class. This automation shit is not for me and you. Like, this what blows my mind. I keep trying to tell y'all this over and over. But every time I say this, I'm racist. I keep being racist when I say this. But I don't give a fuck. Call me racist all you want. This Mexican immigration that's coming in and shit, what will happen to the people once automation come? How are we going to work? There's no more fast food places because they got automatic robots. No more truck driver positions. They got automatic trucks. They got automatic machines that cut. Let me show you something, guys. It's a fucking machine. It scales your whole front yard, right? And it cuts the yard by itself. So people that have landscaping businesses, what the fuck are they going to do? We're not thinking and seeing the bigger picture. And now we have an influx of all these people here that can't work. What else more are they going to do? We don't think about this shit. California don't think about this stuff. Liberals don't think about this stuff. When people be... Let me guys show you more videos of the homeless shitting on people's businesses. Let me show you more videos of the homeless beating people up. Let me show you more of these Cadillac converters getting stolen. Now imagine the jobs are dropped by 35% because automation. What's going to happen? If jobs 35%, crime going up by 45, 50%. Let's be real. We don't even think about that. And people might say, well, automation is in the next 5 to 10 years, 10 to 20 years. Bro, I'm still going to be a fucking 40 plus year old man. If anyone has children, they're going to be in their 20 pluses and now they're going through hell. Oh, well, a computer coder. Everyone talks about we're going to learn how to work on, like, people don't think. I don't know what's wrong with people in society today. You think about, well, we can work on computers. We're all going to conform and find things out. Do you understand the job market? Do you understand limited positions? That shit doesn't work. If everyone becomes a computer engineer, how the fucking 30, 40 million people become a computer engineer? How can 40, 50 million people become robotics repairmen? It doesn't work like that. What about the mentally ill? What about people with low IQs? What about people that like to work with their hands? You don't think about none of this stuff. It's not everybody can hop on a computer and let's program this. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So give me a solution. I want you guys to answer this. So you're in the chat right now. What will we do when automation, let's say, because right now there's a video. This is in America. This was in, I believe, Atlanta. Most restaurants got fucking robots that take you to the tables. There's no more waiters. It's a fucking robot that takes you to the table. What happens when that becomes more mainstream? What happens when they get that stamp of approval for self-driving trucks? What happens? And this shit, I know 50 years away from now, they're planning to release this shit in the next 5 to 6 years. That's nothing. That time go by so fast. What are we to do? What are we to do, guys? What do you guys think? The homeless population is getting bigger every day. Yes. That means more homeless and less jobs. Yes. But what are we to do? What's the solution? When I started this channel here started me like to literally find a good amount of people and we go out there and go do something. We go to these fucking, I ain't gonna say, I'm not gonna, when I'm actually in front of people of power and intelligence, I don't cuss in front of them all. I talk like a civil human being, but I'm online and I'm pissed off, so I'm talking shit. But when I'm in front of people and we can make a change, I'm a civilized person. I have a good dialogue with people. I can come to a reasonable explanation of stuff and a solution. I would love for us to come together and do something about, maybe we can get some unions working for certain type of jobs where robots can't take over. Maybe we can build something. Maybe we can make our own group. Maybe we can make our, that was the whole plan of this channel. That was the whole thing of this shit to do, because a lot of people have all these huge channels and don't do shit with them. What do you see? Go look at all your big channels that talk like me, Red Pill, Make all this shit, or what the fuck you watch. Do any of these people ever talk about, hey guys, I'm meeting up in Dallas, Texas. We got 6,000 fans coming. We're going to go down to the mayor's house and tell him what the issue is, the problems are, and let's try to get some of this stuff fixed. Let's work on these polls and these votes. Who the fuck does that? Tell me one YouTuber that does that. I will fucking wait. What I've been told by the people that I know that support my channel told me now, like, hey man, they told me this personally. A person like you will never make it. A person like you will never get in politics. You'll never get anywhere from no mayors or anybody with power, because people like you that try to make a fucking change doesn't happen. It's people on YouTube with all this fucking power, with all these followers, fans and shit, and they do nothing with it. Imagine, I'm being real with you guys. Maybe show me, maybe I'm wrong. Show me Crowder, him having, not for him talking about change my mind. I'm talking about literally going to these motherfuckers that have power and trying to change laws. They bringing money together to enforce laws, to pay politicians to switch laws to them, to make unions for them, to help their people. Please show me the YouTuber doing this. Show me the influencer doing this shit. They're not. They're selling merch, they're getting shit, and ain't changing nothing. Boy said, if I had it, I'd do it. Yo, Red Pill in the wild. But it says the little channels matter. Well, let me tell you something about this, Corey. The little channels matter, yes and no. What are the little channels doing? What are the little channels saying? Or what are they progressing? Like, I'm going to try my best to get in more contact with the little channels, of course. But the thing is, though, fuck, it's hard to say, man, because, a lot of us do have families. We do have shit to do. But it comes a time when we got to do something. Online can only go for so long when you got to do something. Imagine if 10,000 men, just 10,000 men, stood up for one day against the system, the court system, child support system, the legal system, to do something like that, make a change in their city. What would happen? But we're not doing that today. Yeah, I do talk about women. When I talk about women, I talk about women for men to be free, not be tricked and to go through this dumb shit with system. But then when I talk about politics, a lot of people say a lot of men, right? let's say how the Fresh and Fit, right? How they got popular. Let's say Fresh and Fit start talking how I talk. They talk about going to the politicians, going to their homes, going to the Capitol, maybe twisting some laws. How many men will stand up with them and do that if they even try to do it? And it just blows my mind, like, because I heard this shit a while ago. Everyone tells me this when they fucking meet me. Now, I can go far in life when it comes to making money or getting a job or doing some shit or being in a certain position. But when it comes to changing society, they said I'll never get there because how I think and what I say and how I am. Because I'm not, it's hard for me. Let's say this. I'm gonna be real. Let's say someone offered me $100,000, right? They said, I want you to take $100,000 and even though it should be more than that, but I'm just saying $100,000, right? I want you to get all the black Hispanics and tell them, hey, your channel's pretty big. Tell them, hey man, I need you to vote Democrat. Vote for what's that girl name, man? Because people name I'm forgetting, but it's vote for them. And you want to enforce, for criminals with a felony to get bailed out in 2-3 days. You want to do something like that, right? Why the fuck would I do that? I live in this city, my family in this city, my friends in this city. Why would I want chaos? Why would I take that? But you know why they can avoid me and go to somebody else? Because it's another motherfucker that will take it. And the one that take it, us as a whole group, will never call that one guy out. And that's the issue. We got to call these motherfuckers out. We got to be real and tell them up front and be truthful. It's so much more I can say on here. Like, it's so much shit I could try to do, but it's so much I can do because numbers matter. People matter. I try my best to tell black people all the time, white people ain't your enemy. Most of them are fucking civilized people and they want us to come together and build something. Like, I tell you guys all the time about this. Oh fuck, I don't want to get shut down, so let me make a code word. Shit. The Jays, back when I say around the late 90s or a little farther back, on Martin Luther King Day, when white people, black people got together and we fought together, and it wasn't a lot of issues like that, right? I'm talking about not way back slave days, all that shit. There was a certain group of people, that's 2% of the population, that said, know what? We need to give this group, because they're close to us in skin color. They're close to us in skin color. But they're nothing like us. We're going to give them money. We're going to give them status. And they're going to use it against the blacks, right? So now we got classism. Now they're going to fight each other. They're not going to come after us 2%ers that run everything, have everything, run Hollywood, do all this shit. They're going to fight each other. Keep them at it. Okay, when Trump first came around, right? Trump was a bad guy. People look at him crazy. But once Trump started getting awakened to more groups, blacks, whites, all the people, what got formed? Because let's be real, before Black Lives Matter, before all this shit, did you really see a lot of tension with black and white people as like a race issue? When Trump was in office and people started getting awoke to the bullshit the system is doing, did you see a lot of white people and black people going back and forth? Black Lives Matter came out of nowhere. Black Lives Matter is funded by one of those 2% guys. The Jays. It's supported. Kanye West got canceled for saying what he was saying. But we have to see the truth. It's so much shit in this. She's saying, yeah, I'm not taking $100,000 to spend to spread misinformation. There are already enough out there. She says that it's all about dividing groups of people and letting them hate each other and not uniting against. Yes, of course. Yeah, I know. I know his name. I'm just not gonna say it because last time I said some shit like that, my stream went down and it said I was copyright when I got nothing in this fucking video that's copyright or it's on going on. But I talk to an older black man all the time and he tells me like all this shit about what's going on. He literally told me like we didn't have that much of a big issue. of course, if you didn't like each other, hold up. Amber Alert. Hey guys, a tip too, always look at your Amber Alerts. What I always do, I find a description in the car or whatever for somebody in. You never need to say somebody's life. Look at your Amber Alerts, you know. But just a heads up. But he always told me that whites and blacks, when they had their own separate areas, right? When they were segregated, you know, apart from each other, they had places in America where if you was black and white, y'all can go to the bars, the movies, there wasn't no issues, right? I'm being real. Until a certain group of people forced this shit upon us to like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And then when we got together, it wasn't as big as issues. So they found out, damn, okay, we threw them together, we forced them together, and they still peaceful. They still cordial. They making friends with each other and doing shit. Okay, we gotta make levels. We gotta make a system. We gotta do something to separate these people. Because like when 9/11 happened, there was no I'm black, you white, all this shit. It was Americans. We're Americans. We're Americans. Am I right or am I wrong? I want someone to tell me, am I right or am I wrong? A Hispanic girl. Yep, I got that. What the hell? Y'all got the Amber Alert too. A Hispanic girl. Yep, same thing. I think she got abducted in a U-Haul truck or some shit like that. Bro, these Amber Alerts, I don't know if you guys noticed, these fucking Amber Alerts been going crazy. People are getting kidnapped like crazy right now. It is fucking insane. I think this is my third, fourth Amber Alert this week. You might say, well, and that's the shit that we know of. It's a lot of shit happening that we don't know of. So I'm getting 3, 4 this week. It got to be 30, 40, 50 people already getting snatched up. But it's crazy, man. But let me guys give you a article on 2023. I want to thank you for joining too. I want you guys to start checking out. Check out my community page. I will be having polls there, so you guys can give me certain polls and things you want. You know, certain topics to talk about, certain news stories, all that stuff. Go on them polls and vote on them polls. You know, I'm hearing a lot that you guys remember 2008 when we had the recession. Basically, it was really bad in 2008. Is that 2008 is going to be the new 2023? It's going to be 2008, but worse, 2 times worse. Just what I'm hearing. He said, dude in Texas is high spot of Amber Alerts. Yes, man. Texas, so many fucking Amber Alerts. It's ridiculous. I don't know where everybody else is at. You guys are getting Amber Alerts up in Louisiana, California. Shit, in California, Amber Alerts might be illegal because you're going against, you know how it is in California, boy. They love criminals, boy. I'm telling you. If your ass is a criminal, go to California. Oh, and just a heads up, guys. Illinois, the SAFE-T Act is going to be effective. It was signed for 2021. Should be effective by next year. Basically, the SAFE-T Act is like a purge law, allowing if you were someone that kidnapped somebody, murdered somebody, attempted murder, robbery, rape, pedophilia, all this shit, they cannot legally go after you. You have to turn yourself in. SAFE-T Act. And this is what throws me off, man. They send this to help impoverished people. You know, this doesn't sound like it's going to help impoverished people. It's going to help the criminals of the community. Who the fuck do you know that's a working man, a 9 to 5 man or a 9 to 5 woman that's literally need a bill to protect them if they rob, rape, or shoot somebody and the police can't come get them? Yeah, SAFE-T Act. Let me show you it right now, the SAFE-T Act. Now, I really think this SAFE-T Act is just now, this was going to throw you guys off. I want to show you guys this real quick because it's funny that, you know, in the news, we always talk about racism and Trump and all this shit. But I never knew that the bill for the SAFE-T Act was passed in July 13, 2021. So where the fuck was this news just now? So the bill was passed in January 13, 2021. And it was signed February 22nd, 2021. Right? I want you to let me share the screen so you guys can see this. Why haven't we heard about this? Why isn't this in the news? Let me share. And guys, I'm hoping to have another debate. There's gonna be a guy. He's gonna come on. You know how I had the debate with the. Let me make sure it's the right thing. Give me a second. He might have messaged me. That'd be crazy if we can do a debate that fast right now. I would love that, like the last one we did with the other guy. But I think this one will be more civilized. I think he'll stay with the questions and the answers and do what he got to do. It's about basically he's a Mexican / Salvadorian supremacist, and he wants to come on and tell me why I'm wrong, why I make up lies, why I'm propaganda. You know, it's good that I'm hearing this stuff from this community, because I didn't know about this community being such, basically just don't want to hear, you know, the truth on certain things. Just they want to hear about me talk about black people and white people all day. Well, I don't agree with that. But yeah, we're gonna have a debate on that. But let me share my screen. You guys see the screen right here. The Safety Act. Can you guys see that? Yes or no? Let me know if you can see it. If not, I'll just read it to you. Oh, good job. I see you. But yeah, can you guys see that? Well, my bad. Actually, let me read it to you, because I know some of you guys are driving and at work and all this stuff. Let me just say it real quick. All right, here we go right here. The Safety Act requires prisoners to notify the relevance of an incarcerated person's death. Wait, that's not the Safety fucking Act. What the fuck is this? Hold up. Give me a second real quick. That is not the Safety Act. Okay, Safety Act charges would undo cash bail law before it can work. There's no... No, let's read this real quick. I want to see why the MP law. They're saying that the Safety Act itself right now will not. Let's make sure, because you know this is another mainstream fucking media. But when I'm hearing from, when I get these, when I say this stuff, guys, about people talking about the Safety Act being bad, I don't hear it from the fucking governors and mayors. I'm talking about people that actually work in the police department, people that actually work, that do the fucking, like, you know, we always talk about the big guys doing the laws, but there's little guys reading paperwork. They got transcripts of this shit. You know, we have that. It's I think the Constitution of the right to information. So every law they pass, they got to write a whole transcript, what the law consists of and what it does. Right? It's people that read this transcript, that know the complete details of it, and they come online and they express it to the population of us, the regular citizen, the civilian. And the regular people like me and you that are down here with us when shit kick off, and you know they getting shot too, they getting robbed too, all that shit gonna happen. They're saying that people that for murder, rape, and rob them, the police can't go after them. They have to turn themselves in. And I trust those people over these fuckers in these big $1 million mansions with armed security. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. So I was right, guys. You see how, and see, it's hard to say. That's why, sir, a lot of this shit I have to get from the dark web. If you guys know about the dark web, a lot of these source stuff hidden. This is why I try to screenshot everything I have. So when people tell me that's not real, that's a lie, that's made up, or Google doesn't say this, well, Google does change shit. So I screenshot or I save certain sources that I got from dark web, because the dark web is the real internet. This internet you seeing right now is fucking fake. This is like a kiddie internet. It doesn't show you the real stuff, the real things. They hide a lot of stuff. Okay, look, here we go. Here. This is they said this is the claim. So they're saying that regular people, regular people like me and you, we're idiots. We're claiming this. We don't know the exact thing, right? So these are the claims. I'm just gonna read it to you. These are the claims. Suspects facing serious charges including second-degree murder, kidnapping, robbery, burglary, and arson will no longer be held in custody until trial under a new first in the nation Illinois law abolishing cash bail statewide, right? That's the claim. The claim. You know, the regular people that read the fucking transcript that actually use their laws to get information about this stuff, right? So they're saying that we're morons, we're claiming the wrong stuff. So let's find out what the actual people that made this bill are saying. Let me just make sure I got it right. I'm trying to find what they're trying to debunk, what people have read and interpreted to the regular population and told them what's going on. What are they saying? Actually, I got something better, because you know what I hate about these type of articles? You know, they always do this shit. When we as civilians say something, they love to point it out and call us crazy. But once we want to find what they want to say about it, it's a lot of going in different directions, explaining stuff, but not just telling me the exact fucking terminology. Just tell me what the fuck it is then. Why do you have to go through all this? Well, sometimes it could be, it may be, or that's not right. Or that, no. What is the facts? Just say it. Because us as regular people will just say it and tell the information, but you like to shuck and jive and make shit up, and that's not the real claim, and it look like this and look like that. Just come out with it already. So because this guy, this article here doesn't want to come out with it, it keeps telling me more about Illinois' new laws to end cash bail payments imposed by judge, the conditions of personal release pending trials. Among most computations, the Safety Act is worldwide criminal. What the fuck is that? What is he talking about? What? Okay, see what I'm saying? They just trying to break it down and to talk to you about it. Just tell me what the fuck it is. So let me just go to YouTube. Like, some of this shit is just not just telling you. Now, this is what these fools are saying on the Safety Act. I want to find that finance. Let me see. Here it is, right here. I want you guys to listen to this shit right here. She's supposed to be a expert. Am I still screen sharing? Yeah, I am still screen sharing. Give me a second. I want to hear the expert about this law. All right, let me pause it. All right, y'all. Fuck, here we go. About to get a headache. Here's the expert.
All crime is legal for the next 20.
This is the real professional expert. You know, she's very professional. Yeah, let's hear what the professional has to say about the Safety Act. We the people are wrong, but the woman coming on national news, the Chicago national news, the woman that the woman that's the mayor that allows hundreds of gun shootings, hundreds of gun violences, is so fucking bad that the corporate owner of a certain type of owner of McDonald's, his own employees refuse to work in McDonald's, refuse to move there, refuse to start franchises in fucking Chicago because they're scared of getting robbed, shot, raped. This is real stuff. So let's hear the expert of what this law got to say.
The purge is a time where they say this is a free-for-all. All crime is legal for the next 24 hours. That's the concept of the purge, right? That is not the case here.
Can y'all hear it?
In any way, shape, or form. What this law actually does, this is just redressing.
Can y'all hear it? I ain't gonna lie. She's like the type of bitch that be getting down, boy. I'm telling you. When I was getting around that boy, this type of girl here, it'd be some good stuff, right? I'm telling you, amazing, immaculate. But can y'all hear that? I wish y'all could hear the thing. All right, making sure. All right.
bail. You are not being given and invited for any free-for-all for crime. If they say you're dangerous, you're accused of these felonies. If you're accused of a violent crime, you're just going to be detained. My name is Olayemi Olurin. You can call me Olay. I am a public defender for the Legal Aid Society in New York.
But like you can suck a mean dick, boy, I'm telling you.
I just generally like to call a professional loudmouth. The cash bail system, the way it works.
Boy, I'm telling you.
People set bail on you, the court set bail on you, and if you have the money, you get out, you can buy your freedom, and if you don't, you sit in. And it really doesn't have a public safety component. It's often talked about that in the media. People, the minute you talk about cash bail, they go, oh, well, you want danger, crime. It has nothing to do with that. The reason, the actual legal reason why we have bail is to ensure that someone returns to court. That's the actual legal standard. When you go in court, it's not about whether or not this person is a safety risk, it's about whether or not you think they'll return to court. And they've instead, our cash bail system weaponizes poverty as like, oh, you're poor, so we got to keep you in. And so then what happens is anybody poor just sits in jail pre-trial for years and years at a time.
Now let me pause this real quick.
That cash bail system, by eliminating that,
Wait, hold
what this
up.
does is it doesn't mean that anybody is out or free for all, which, not for nothing, I want to say this. People being out there, statistics actually do not support this idea that our media perpetuates that crime is being committed.
Now let me pause this. Let me just break something down to this fool that's obviously an agent. This moron just said the media portrays you fool. The media has invited you on to show and express what the crime bill was about. So why the fuck would they want you on when they betray that? Well, it's a lie that once these criminals that enter for murder, rape, and robbery, that they get out and they rape, murder, and do the stuff again, so before they get locked up. What? Why would they have you on to debunk? No mind. See what the fuck was going on, bro. Yeah, I was saying she looked nice though, but I'm telling you, look, let me say this. I was out there. Girls like this, after the club, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Amazing, immaculate. I'm telling you, boy. I'll go back to it real quick. Hold up.
That by people who are out on bail, that's just not the case. But even
Ass was just
whether
great.
or not you're on bail, whether or not detained, not detained, if you're out and you violate a term of your release, you will be sent back. So this idea that like, oh, by having people out, they're going to commit all this crime and that goes unchecked. But that's just categorically untrue.
Actually, let me just say one thing real quick. I'm not proud of my kinfolk, but let me tell you this real quick. I have family members that live in fucking Chicago and Baltimore. They are fucking savages. These are family members. Are fucking killers. You understand this? And I talk bad about them because they are fucking bad for the community. They still fuck with me. They still say you acting like police, but they still my family. And I say fuck them if we gotta purge them niggas out. But let me say this: those motherfuckers, and this is why I got the like. I'm gonna try to, if I can convince them to come on, because this one guy was talking real crazy, like kill niggas, all that stuff. And I said, I seen this motherfucker address. He is from Baltimore. Is my cousin. He's crazy as fuck. He is looking for a shootout. But let me tell you something. These dudes, when they get caught and they know they fit to go to jail, they try to get their kill off. I got cousins from Chicago. They getting kills off before they completely get locked up. Cousins from Baltimore. They don't do all this kill off shit. They find who the fuck the witnesses are and take them out. They don't fucking play this shit. And I try to tell you guys, I've seen this shit in real life. I have family members that do this shit in real life, and these ain't no good people. They don't play those motherfucking games. And I tell people all this racist shit online, they will fucking murder you. These dudes are crazy. And they my family. And I talk just like this to their ass. But they my family and they fuck with me so I don't get marked the fuck out. I'm just being real with you. I tell them that ain't my lane. I'm the square. You know what I'm saying? I'm the square. I'm not for all this crazy shit. Y'all leave me out of it. So they leave me out this shit. I'm way far from their crazy asses. I don't deal with their crazy asses. I'm here. But when these dudes, when they get out and they know that they got a case on them, they try to do the most damage they can before they got to go back. But of course, they don't just go back. You know, these systems are so stupid. They think that the people will actually come back. What you say here? He says, I'm born and raised here and be more. You're not lying. I got to tell people this all the time. Like, what's going on? Yeah, people don't make it in court here. Yes, bro. Like, like I try to tell people all the time, like the shit I'm saying, I know for a fact. These my cousins from Baltimore, man, they savages, bro. These motherfuckers will lay in your bushes and wait for your ass. And I said, like, say all this internet shit. Let's say a motherfucker come wanna ruin my life and I'm exposing you and all this shit. I'm hitting up old family members. Hey, I need this done. And I'm gonna be saying this right here. Because like you're not gonna come after me because I'm speaking truth. Now you can counter me, cool. But threats and shit like that does not work. That doesn't scare me because the people that I know in my family are fucking maniacs. People from these niggas from Baltimore, Chicago are demons, evil. There's people out here you don't want to fuck with. I'm telling you. And I try to explain something that these laws help them out. How you? Let me explain this, bro. How you convinced of getting 2 kills, 2 murders on people? You was seen to shoot and kill 2 people, and you fucking out on bail. How is that? Man, you know, the courts. Sal, man, the courts. And I'm gonna try to hit my cousin up. Of course, it's up to what he want to fucking do, but he always wear his motherfucking ski mask or whatever, and he can talk about everything about it. He don't give a fuck. He do music, so I probably link him to his y'all can go check out his music. He raps his shit. He'll tell you the motherfucking game about Baltimore and how shit get down and how shit is. And how these systems, these courts, let their ass back out on the street. And I want to free my goddamn cousin and free some of them and get them the fuck out of the shit they do. But they so much into life, they can't leave it. It's sad, bro. But let me continue what this girl is saying. What this woman is saying. This 304. Let's get in there.
But what the new system will do, the Pretrial Fairness Act, when it comes into place in January 2023, it actually does have a public safety component in it that didn't exist before. Because now what happens is misdemeanors and low-level arrests, okay, you can't detain on this. But felonies, and most felonies are anywhere where it's violent crime or the prosecutor could allege or articulate any grounds that you are a public safety, you actually pose a danger to public safety, you will just be detained. So in a world...
Hold on, hey guys, let me know now. I'm going to do a poll. If you want my cousin, I'm trying to hit him up. And y'all check his music out too. You got to do this shit because, you know, it's an incentive for him. You know, he been want to come on my channel, but I never had time to. But if you guys want my cousin to come on, he ain't gonna probably show it. He can do what the fuck he want to do. But you want my cousin to come on and he'll talk about Baltimore and the shootouts and all this shit and the wars and what the fuck going on, jail shit. Let me know. Give me a yes or no, and I'm gonna make a poll. If I get enough votes on that poll, I'll have him on. If not, fuck it. I mean, it is what the fuck it is. But if you guys want to hear that crazy shit, he will gladly come on. Just go check out his music. He be cool with it. Dude's fucking crazy, man. But I just get into it. They belong. Fuck yeah, they belong in jail. Fuck you.
Pose a threat to public safety, but with cash bail, with the money, you're out, regardless of how much you might endanger the public. But in this new rule, in this new system, the prosecutors and the judges do actually get to take into consideration public safety stuff and also add credence to our presumption of innocence, because now, instead of a mere accusation, the prosecutor actually has to articulate something, you know, some actual grounds or evidence for why they want to detain you. The purge is a time where they say this is a free-for-all. All crime is legal for the next 24 hours. That's the concept of the purge, right? That is not the case here in any way, shape, or form. What this law actually does, this is just redressing bail. That's all this is addressing bail. You are not being given and invited for any free-for-all for crime. Police can and will arrest everybody and their mama. But all this means is that, all right, so you commit crime, instead of us saying, oh, we're going to put, you know, this amount of money and you can leave. You can get out of jail whether or not you pose a danger to us or not. And if you don't have the money, you'll go in even though you don't pose a danger to us. What this says is if you are committing crime or dangerous crime and you pose a safety risk to the public, you have violated the term of release before, or there's evidence to show that you will be a flight from prosecution, you will just be detained. A matter of fact, the court and the prosecutor, the judge and the prosecutor have the discretion to have you detained pretrial altogether. But if you're accused of a misdemeanor, a low-level, a non-violent offense, and there is no evidence, the prosecutor is not able to articulate a ground for why you pose a...
I'm pausing again because, like I say, my cousin and them, right? All right, so my cousin and them, right? Let's put it like this. This shit she talking about, oh, you ain't got no evidence on you. You basically telling them to go kill to go kill and attack whoever might know, whoever might have evidence. You telling criminals, if you rob a store, fatality. You telling robbers, fatality. You telling them everything to do, not for them to stay locked up so they can get out. So first off, they gotta be known as a flight risk. A lot of these motherfuckers are known as a flight risk. You know, they gotta have prior stuff that happened with them. How many of these guys, you know, that have priors that I've got out already? So what it really consists of is, if you can even, let me put it in this way. Basically, you just can't have no evidence on you. Because they can have, let's say all this shit, you got a second charge, all this stuff, but there's no evidence. They cannot hold you. Man, this don't make no sense.
Safety risk. They cannot keep you in jail pre-trial simply because you don't have the money. So it eliminates that aspect and actually adds credence to our presumption of innocence by requiring the prosecutor to actually have to allege some facts against you rather than there's an accusation and now I'm in jail. You want to live in a civil society where you have the presumption of innocence. There's a reason why America touts that so much. This idea that you can't just be accused of something and be thrown away. But advocating for a bail system where you know these people have only been accused of crimes. No one has been, evidence has not been presented. That's not what happens at arraignments. You can make an accusation. If right now I say you called me 15 times, cursing me out, you will be arrested for aggravated harassment in the 3rd degree in New York City. And it doesn't matter that I don't have to show up at arraignments. I don't have to show them any proof that you threatened me. I don't have to show them any call. All you need to do is make a mere accusation. So it actually does a lot more for adding legitimacy to a criminal system that so many people.
Okay, I don't want to hear talk anymore. that even sounds even more crazy. So first off, when they said that, I gotta say this. They just gave women the right to lock motherfuckers out with no evidence. She said that you just gotta have an accusation for them to even keep you detained. I'm telling you, man, a lot of people gonna die, man. And she don't understand what she just expressed was a fucking purge. Like, do you understand that? He said it's all about putting more chaos back to the streets. That's it. Yep, it's about putting them back on the streets. Making these areas worse and worse so people can get lower taxes on the neighborhoods and buy the shit out. Things like that. Like, you guys heard of O Block from Chicago? That place got bought out and they tearing shit down. They tearing shit down and moving people out. You know, all these rappers got all this money, but they couldn't buy their own block. You know, O Block is getting transformed into Ken's Block. You know what I'm saying? Ken's Block. It's gonna be nice and butterflies and shit and angels everywhere and shit. You know, it's gonna be beautiful once they get their asses up out of there. I'm telling you, they call it bad gentrification. But I've never seen gentrification ever become a bad thing. Like, I'm just being honest with you. It's hard for me to be saying, like, it's not hard for me to say this. It's kind of harsh for me to say it, but I've seen gentrification. And they can't just really unless you own the property, of course, or you can do some laws. If you're still paying that rent, you're not on government assistance and stuff, they can't just kick you out. So that's why they gentrify everything else around you. You're going to be in a peaceful, nice neighborhood, paying $3 to $5 more a month, but it's worth it. You get the protection, you get better schools, better areas, cleaner environment. It's worth you can't buy the new Xbox when it come out next year, or the PlayStation, a bigger TV, but you have more protection for you and your family, you know. In my old city, so they can put accusations on someone, claim a crime, no evidence. Exactly, and throw them in jail. Yes, that's why I said it's the fucking purge law. That's why I said these people are stupid. If anyone smart would have been like, hold on, wait, you can do that, and wait, hold up. So if the thugs know that if you can do that, and they got to get rid of you so they won't have any evidence or accusations, ain't there going to be multiple killings of people? Yes. And then if they kill somebody and there's no evidence, nothing out there, and the police can't detain them, isn't that the fucking purge? Well, when you put it that way, yes, it's the purge. Think about it. I can't be detained for shooting and murder somebody because there's no accusation, nothing going on, or they say it is an accusation, but I'm in jail and they get killed. Now there's no evidence there. I get back out, I go kill some more, even though I was accounted for a murder or a shooting, I can't be detained because they gotta wait for evidence or accusations. But how can it be evidence accusation when I'm killing a lot of motherfuckers that can go tell? It's fucking crazy, man. It doesn't make any sense. This is insane. But that chick look like a 304. I'm telling you, man, 304s. Well, fun. You know, people be telling me, you know, somebody had the nerve to tell me this shit. They said, Logical Man, you talk all this shit. Bro, I am not gay. You talk all this shit about women. How could you have all this history with bitches? You was still fucking hoes. Huh? You used to get on Tinder and show us you hooking up with bitches. If you guys remember, I said, I'm surprised you guys remember this. I had my account. I'll show you guys my Tinder account and me hooking up with girls and me talking to them and all that shit, me meeting them and all this shit. And people were telling me that I was wrong because I tell you guys what to deal with them hoes. I didn't say don't mess with them. I just said know what you doing with them. That's all I said. Because no matter what we do as men, no matter who we are, what we look like, or what it is, we still like women. I ain't saying don't mess with no chicks out there that ain't shit. Just, you know, be a hermit, get that chick, and move on. Now I'm saying, like, know who you dealing with. Don't get used. Understand how you know she like you. How you know you're not wasting your time. That's what I be saying. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, the shit about the women saying this. Multiple women saying this shit. Like, well, white chicks saying this most of the time. Black chicks, nah, they fuck you on the first day. They like you. White chicks, you know what I'm saying? I've dealt with a few of them and fucked them on the first day too. But I never knew that. But that could be true of white chicks. I wonder why them bitches ain't never like took me serious like that after fucking on the first day. Because they didn't like me that much, you know? They, I'm fucking on the first day, get me experience, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? I guess that's what it was, because the Asian chicks I dealt with. Like, guys, one day we're gonna make a show and just talk about different chicks. Like, I've been with some Asian chicks, Indian, black, white. That's about it. I ain't know like that. But different good experiences for me to learn what's going on, especially in my college days, you know, sneaking bitches through the windows and having your boys go off campus and coming back to the dorms, you know, shit like that. But my bad, let me just say, just because you call women out for being crazy doesn't mean you're gay. What? Yeah, they call no, not. They said I'm gay for calling them crazy. Well, no. Like, one guy messaged me. He stopped following me. He stopped fucking with my channel because, like, I was telling him that, hey, I still, not no more, this no more. I go to the club and I still be fucking hoes. I still deal with a lot of multiple women at, you know, one time. He's like, you a hypocrite because you tell us not to do this. No. I never said don't deal with, like, when I talk about, look at this hoe, funky ass bitch, shit, you guys really think me in life out here calling hoes, you fucking hoe? No. You have to be crazy. Why would I be out calling hoes? I'm trying to fuck these hoes. I'm saying, I was back there trying to fuck these hoes. Not me calling them out on they bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll tell you to what to know and avoid from them and what to not to fall for. But I never said don't fuck with them. It's up to you what you want to do as your manager yourself, unless she paying you or something. Like, I had one chick buy me shoes and shit. Bought me shoes. Picked me up because she had her own fucking car. Thank God a bitch had her own car. If you had her own cars, that's probably about it. Buying me stuff, paying for the hotels, you know, fun shit, because I didn't have to pay anything. I'm not saying every chick was doing that, but most of them was. The most I ever spent on a chick is going out to the movies. I see the most expensive thing I paid on a chick was paying for the fucking hotel, especially on weekends. That shit was expensive. But me paying for the hotel was the most expensive thing I paid for, because that's me just working my game. I'll say most of the girls I ever got with were mostly from online dating, online for sure, because I always used to get them with the like, this will make me, this is how I used to do. Fuck me texting you, talking to you. I'm trying to video chat with you so you can see me, see who I am. Every girl say, oh, you funny. And I put jokes on them and shit. And I should be looking all good. This dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? They be like, this boy funny as hell. He nice. That shit get to him when you being funny as shit, doing goofy ass shit, but she gotta like you already. You can be a funny, goofy motherfucker, but if she don't like how you look or how you are, and what I said, listen, man, I want men to understand something. Fuck what other men gotta say about you. you ugly, you lame, all this shit. Fuck what a man gotta say. What the women saying. You understand? And the women you want, not the bitches. I don't give a fuck, because it's gonna be women that call you ugly anyway, right? But the woman you going after, what is she saying to you? What are the women you been with saying to you? That was matter. You know how many dudes have called me, you ugly, bitches don't like you. But I've never had it. Like, I have girls on this channel before that always complimented me on certain shit that I've talked to before. And you've never, like, yeah, go look on my shit. You see my old shit. Go look on there, and then you see that, you know, behind the scenes. But you know what I'm saying? Go look at this stuff, bro. Like, I'm telling you, don't worry about what some man is telling you, bro. You know, do your thing. Some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you guys too, don't always worry about a fucking bitch. Like me, I'm off for the whole move because I wasted my time by like money. You know, hotels are expensive, bro. Paying for a bitch hotel, picking a bitch up in my car, wasting my gas, paying for the movies and shit. Like, but I always learn certain shit to keep me at the limit. I wish a bitch would tell me that this place is cheap, this place ain't enough. But the good thing was she liked me. If a woman likes you, bro, you can take the bitch to CC's Pizza. You know what I'm saying? She might look at you a little funny. You know what I'm saying? You took her to CC's Pizza. But because she fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? You can tell her a joke. You know, we eat all day in this motherfucker. You know, say something. She's like, hey, you right, how that's funny. And I said, well, after this, we can go to the park. We can go hit these movies, like I say. We can go to this arcade. Keep it conservative. I'm not taking your ass out to no motherfucking roof, Chris. I ain't taking you out to no fucking high rise. Not paying all this fucking money just for the hopes of getting laid, bitch. We grown. I ain't got time for all you tell bitch, hey, I'm grown. I ain't got time for all this shit. That's why I kind of like older women. Every older woman I've been with, older woman told me, like, to the hotel, she's like, well, so what we gonna do? Just like that. I was like, oh, well, shit, I mean, we gonna just go and get this motherfucker cracking then. Because there's certain levels of maturity too. And what I hate about this new date, when you dating women today, is like, it's scary, guys. Dating today, I gotta cut this part out. Hold on, give me a second. Dating and dealing with women today is terrifying. It's terrifying because you know how they tell you gotta find consent. I'm telling you, every hoe I've ever slept with or been with, it was always during the moment. I'm telling you, when I'm telling jokes to her, how I'm looking in her eyes, how I'm talking to her, how the situation is going, that's how I got her. I never got her saying like, hey, you consent to fucking? I've never done that because you throw the mood off doing that. And so it's scary because in today, you can think a chick is feeling you. You know, I think I'm feeling to that. You can think a chick is feeling you. She likes you. And then she put out the wrong signs. And now she's saying you tried to sexually assault her, or you touched her, or you made her feel some type of way. And you can go to fucking jail for me too. And that's why I keep every text on bitches. Like I told you guys, I don't remember back in the day, I got every video, not every video, most videos of every bitch I have fucked. You understand? Video of them getting banged out, video of them sucking dick, all that, because I want to be safe. And I back that shit up to an email, because when these bitches want to come out and say, the logical man, I saw him over there, he did this. I was like, bitch, you can't be forced to suck dick with two hands. You know what I'm saying? You can't be forced to suck dick with two hands, bitch. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do that stuff. And I tell you guys too, be safe. You know, record shit. Hoes don't like you can set up a camera. I don't give a fuck. Set up a camera somewhere, record her ass, keep the text, whatever, because you ain't got time for these issues. You ain't got time to be having fucking charges on you. Like, bro, I've been to fucking jail, bro. You do not want to go to fucking jail with no motherfucking sex offender shit on your rap. You do not want to go to fucking jail with no pedophile shit. Make sure the bitch is 18 or just to be safe, fuck 18, 20 plus, because you not want this shit on your record. I'm telling you right now, bro. That's why every girl I've asked that look young, unlike the other motherfuckers, it's so many dudes that are just thirsty, nasty motherfuckers, bro. Bitch be 16, 17, they still trying to fuck on them down the low. I got too much to lose. Let me see your ID. Okay, one girl told me this before, and this shit blew my fucking mind, bro. And it was crazy. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, when I go to these little middle school and shit and high schools around here, it's fucking ninth graders, these little chicks trying to talk to my ass. I'm a grown ass fucking man. Like, bitch, you are a little girl. Oh, I can handle it. I can do this. Or nobody can know. Or how you doing? Hell no. Like, imagine if I take my niece and nephew to school and they say they older now. Like, do you see how these young girls are, bro? I've been Okay, one time, I went to the gym, right? This is a while back. This girl, she looked fully like everything full on her. But like, and I looked at her, I was like, this bitch look kind of young. You know, they'll talk to you, but they're like fast. These young bitches are really fast. But a lot of dudes will fall for that shit. I'll be like, hold up, how old are you? Where you from? Like, you can tell how they talk. They childish in certain ways. They laugh at little shit. They into the little trend shit. And you gotta watch out for that shit. It ain't worth it. I know a lot of grown ass men. I don't know how the fuck these motherfuckers ain't in jail, picking up these young girls, taking them out and shit. Like, that shit blows my mind, bro. Like, I'm not fucking with these girls, bro, because I can lose everything. I can lose my life. I'm not trying to go to jail with that on my motherfucking rap or with some bitch. I gotta see an ID. One girl told me I'm tripping. You can't handle it. You scared, bitch. You are underage. If you say you 18, give me ID. Oh, I don't have it right now. Well, shit, I can't fuck with you. Let me see ID. I told one bitch, well, wait till you turn 18 and come holler at me. I mean, too late now. I don't give a fuck. I moved on, but bitches will holler at you when they turn 18. But still, though, I'm like, damn, now I'm double the age. Or where the fuck of you? Holler when you 21. Holler when you got a car. Holler when you got some money. You got a fucking job. Now that's what I tell bitches now. Get a job or have some kind of, be outgoing, do something. Cause me just fucking you is gonna get old. I can fuck another bitch somewhere else. I can go to a club. I can sit out there for a little bit. There's so many hoes out here, so much women out here, bro. It ain't that hard. You keep on pressing these bitches. You go out there, stand on your 2 feet, do what you gotta do. You gonna take somebody home. You gonna do something. But then every time I hate, when I'm fucking with these bitches, they all boring. They all the same dumb shit, saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing going on. Most time they fucking broke. I'm like, dude, this shit ain't kind of the life, you know. And this is me. I never understood. You be reading these books and all these men, like the Fresh and Fit guys, like I say all the time, like they slept with like hundreds of women. And like I never think like, damn, you never get like bored of that shit. I ain't been with no hundreds of women, but I've been over I more than fucking hands and toes for goddamn sure. But I'm like, I like the shit, but it gotta come with something. You gotta have a fucking job. You gotta have a fucking car. You gotta have the willingness to go get a job at least, the willingness to work, to save, to do fucking something, to contribute to me just fucking you and you sucking me off or whatever. That shit gets old. I had 80 other bitches do that. I've done it multiple times. I'm over that shit. I'm a grown ass man. I got bills to pay. I got shit to do. I got shit to save. What the fuck else do you bring? Yes, it comes a time when you want to get some of that, but then I'm like, damn, I'm getting some of this for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? What's the fucking point of me getting this from you? And then after my nut off, where the fuck, now I'm back where I was. Another thing I tell you too, dudes too, it ain't worth having no kids with these women too, bro. If you gonna have a kid with a woman, make sure she either making more than you, y'all kind of about even. And y'all both got the same mindset. Don't settle for no chick that ain't got the same mindset as you. If you ain't got the same beliefs, like if she agree with you mostly with every fucking thing, don't do it. It ain't worth having no kids to make it ruin your life. Like the guy right now I'm about to have the interview with, I guarantee if he can go back in time and find out how his fucking ex-wife was, he would never done it. I guarantee the other guy I interviewed about his woman, he could find how she was, he would never had a kid with her. Now I tell you guys too, like, man, the most important thing I say to do, wrap that shit up, bro. All that pull out shit, pull out game shit. I've done it. Don't even lie, I've done it. But I got blessed enough not to have, like, it's sad. If it was up to these chicks that I've been with, I could have had at least man, like 12 kids, bro. I swear to God, like 12 kids. Swear to God, 12 kids, easily 12 kids. I don't know if you guys remember the story I told you guys about the bitch. I used to fuck this one chick, come to our house all the time, and you know, we was just doing this thing just to have sex, just doing our thing, right? And she used to take birth control in front of me, birth control every time before I left and everything. And I gotta make sure you're doing this shit, like you ain't playing me like that, just in case. Even though pull out all that shit, you know, pull out. I was pulling out and all that, right? But still though, take that birth control. So one day we got done doing what we doing, right? I'm putting on my shirt and shit. She butt ass naked, walk around the house. Her fucking house, I don't give a fuck. But it's birth control. I tell her this shit, cause she's, you know, all relaxed and shit. Hey, take your birth control. She say, what? I said, yo, take your fucking birth control. So she gets up and she grabs it. Then she looks at me. I'm looking at her ass. I'm like, yo, go ahead. And then she closes the bottle back and say, know what? It is what it is. If something happened, you gotta take care of your responsibilities. That's what that bitch told me. After that day, I stopped fucking her, bro. That shit was crazy. Bitch, I've only been fucking you. I only pick you up from your fucking college. The bitch went to, I'ma blow her out. What was it? What school was this? What fucking school is that? Damn, it's a college campus. Flint? Some fucking college campus. I forgot the fucking name. If I remember, I do it. Prairie View? One of them places, bro. But this bitch literally, like, I could have been a not shit ass dude. But if I want to take care of nobody, kids, if I want to be an asshole, and she literally didn't take the birth control, she I got to take care of my responsibilities, bro. And we've been fucking for literally just a few weeks. And we ain't been fucking for months. And she already started liking me too fast. Oh, you funny. You always doing stuff. You working. All this shit. The bitch told me all that shit. And then I guess in her mind, she must thought that this the dude I want to have a kid by. Now, I don't know because I never gave girls my real name. If a bitch on here watched too bad, I gave him two names. Mr. U and Mauricio or Marcus. No, Marcus and Mr. U. Only thing they know me by. That is it. They never knew my real name, my last name, because it's on either dating site shit or when I go out, I have aliases. I have made up names. I don't give women my real fucking name. That's stupid. I don't give them my real name because what if this bitch is a crazy motherfucker and she somehow get the condom and take the bitch off and do something to herself or the pull-out game ain't work or some shit like that, you know? And the motherfucker know who I am. You can say, well, you wrong for you can have some missing kids out there or something, man. Hey, man, that crazy bitch did it. Hold up. He said, just because you call women crazy. Okay, now step one. He says that, I'm not taking any risks with these chicks. It's not worth it. Yup. Trying to set a trap. Exactly. Setting the trap 100%. He says again, my guy, they're telling you how much of a cool person you are just to trap you. You know, that probably is 100% true, be honest. But I like not to float my own boat. Most every chick I've known and friends of say he's funny. I always do funny shit, telling jokes out of nowhere, just because I'm a naturally funny person. Just being real with you, and that shit helped me get women a lot. You know, her friends. Let's say a girl can be messing with, right? Her friends say, "Oh, he ugly. Why you messing with him?" Oh, well, he's funny, and he look good to me, and the dude's just, you know, he's just a fucking good energy having guy. That's always been that to most every chick I've been with. They'll tell your ass he's funny, you got good energy, and he said how it is. He ain't got time for all that bullshit. He tell you straight up. But that shit has backfired with me because another chick I was dealing with, like, it just, like, you know what I mean? Women have called me and told me, like, they missed their period. I missed my period. I'm like, why the fuck you telling me this? Like, how the fuck you missing? And I thought you was taking birth control. Everyone I fuck with to pull out shit said they was taking birth control. And now you calling me telling me you missed your fucking period. Thank God I had no fucking kids. Nothing happened of that. But I'm just saying though, you calling me on this bullshit, but somehow you miss your fucking period. Mind blowing, man. But hope you guys enjoyed this, man. I'm going to be cutting this part out right here. If anything else you want me to talk about, I can go live for about maybe 20 more minutes. But I'm about to go live on my boxing channel. You guys want to come join me there? That's the Undisputed Talk. We talk some boxing over there. And I was hoping the dude I was gonna have a 1-on-1 with was on today. I'm just getting tired as fuck. I'm gonna talk a little boxing and probably go lay down. But hope you guys enjoyed the show, man. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember to always check your lives. To always hit a reminder. Do not miss my lives, bro. You gotta come join this. Hopefully, I'm gonna talk to the guy that I'm doing the interview with. But see, like I said, the guy I'm doing the interview with about his ex-wife and stuff. Because every time I'm talking with somebody, they get into a passion, you know. or they love to talk to, let other men know what's going on or what the fuck's happening, and they can slip up and say some personal shit that I won't fuck up their case or something, because no matter how little this channel is, I found my shit, someone took one of my videos, right, and uploaded it to Facebook or TikTok, and the shit got bigger than what it is, but they never gave me credit. Motherfuckers do that. They take your shit, put it somewhere else, don't give you fucking credit, and they get big. Like, I've seen my shit on other shit. I think one video had like 22,000 fucking views, and that shit was on Facebook, and no one gave me fucking credit. So I'm like, I should easily have an import of people coming over here. People took my shit on TikTok, and I get no fucking credit. They'll cut your shit out, edit in the shit, and go send it out. So hopefully, maybe we could go live. Maybe we can go live with them with that, maybe. But it might be more safe to do a pre-record. So just in case he says some shit that he don't want out there, like the other guy we did the interview with his baby mother and his current cake course. And I hope he's still alive, because the dude was going through a lot of mental issues dealing with his children, with the woman doing evil shit. And I haven't heard from him in a long time. And he was contemplating about suicide and stressing and shit like that. And he never hit me back up. And that dude was a heavy supporter, bro. He used to always donate. He'll go to my I had a GoFundMe. He used to email me almost every day, tell me how like the shows and influence him to do better and shit. And then one day it just stopped. All that shit stopped. The emails of him saying good morning, what's going on, and good show and all this shit, good videos, gone. I emailed the dude back, how you been doing, what's going on? Nothing back. And I'm like, damn, he could have, that case he was going through, he could have lost and just said, fuck it, I'm gonna end it. And this is why I tell every man when I say this, I'm not promoting myself to be like, I don't want to be in no court case for this shit, but I gotta say it because it is what it is. If you a man going through stress and a bitch making your life horrible and you want to kill yourself, think about this. Think. If you kill yourself, that person that ruined your life, made life hard for you, that bitch out there making life hard for you, is still alive. She's still living. She's still having a good time. She's still doing bullshit. Why not take care of the problem before you take care of yourself? Just being real with you. Because maybe when more time happen, more of this shit happen, more men fight back, more men get tired, maybe these bitches will learn to not play with men and their kids, because they love playing with men and they fucking kids. Dudes will fucking kill you over their children. I'm tired of men killing themselves over a bitch. Oh man, she got me on child support and I'm paying this. I'm living in a fucking studio apartment. I can't do it no more. I think I'm gonna kill myself. So you're gonna kill yourself and not kill that bitch that made your life a living fucking hell. I never understood that ever in my life. You could be like, well, think about the kids. She don't give a fuck about thinking about the kids when it comes to you. So why you should give a fuck? She don't give a fuck to have a father in their life. She don't give a fuck. She knows that. We know that what statistics show when these kids don't have a father in their life. You think she give a fuck? I'm gonna try my best to be a mom. It don't work like that, Wham. In today's where we living, having a father is almost a fucking blessing, because having that extra fucking helping hand, that order right there can help you a lot in a long way. But you think she gives a fuck? So why should you give a fuck? And that's the issue with men. We care too much. Women don't give a fuck. They will ruin the father. They will ruin the home. They will burn down the home. They will destroy everything with the kids and won't give a fuck about it. But you, as a man, you gotta be bigger. You gotta do this and do that. And that's why you get fucked over. That's why men get fucked over. Every bitch I've dealt with, I said, I will fucking kill you if you play with me. You sound crazy, but I never had no issues, because I will fucking hurt you, because you play with my kids, you play with my life. I don't play that shit. Ain't no way in hell you gonna have me working like a fucking slave every fucking day to pay some shit, when I now gotta make sure my kid can come here and I gotta pay this, or you got me on some kind of restraining order to see my children, or you fucking with me, I can't live right. It just don't work like that. It's too much shit out in life. It's too much stress in life to be worrying about your ass. It's too much shit going on. high ass gas prices, motherfuckers robbing, stealing, killing, laws getting passed about this, about that, the rent going up, you know, food going up, and I gotta worry about your ass fucking with me too. But the difference between that shit and you fucking with me, I can get your bitch ass. I know where you at. I know who you are. I can get you. But these motherfuckers increasing the fucking rent, the motherfuckers fucking with the gas, stealing and robbing and shit. It's hard for me to get to them. But I know directly where you fucking with me at. So y'all, man, just remember that, man. I'm being dead serious. That might be the most crazy shit I ever said, but it is what it is because I got too many emails of men going through hell and going through stress. I wish I should have kept some of my emails. I deleted some because one time I had so many fucking emails and I pressed the all delete on accident because I can, you know, I thought I'd get the messages back and I talked to them. But some shit I deleted that was like last messages. You know, I had a lot of suicidal people messaging me. A lot of people saying your videos helped me get through the day. And those same people, I never heard from. Hopefully that dude, let's say he just got his life been doing so good. But he would have told me this shit. Let's say his life was doing so good, the case went good. He got his kid back. His job is doing well. He didn't get laid off or nothing. Just life is great. And he just ain't got time to email me. Or the other guy that wanted to kill himself because just shit was too stressful. You know, a bitch left him, a bitch divorced him and took half his shit he worked for and she didn't do a fucking thing and took his shit from him. Now he living in a fucking 1-bedroom struggling. Hopefully he's still alive and doing well. It's a lot of men going through shit, killing themselves, dealing with issues, and it's just sad, bro. But I tell them all the time, man, like, you know, bitches gotta learn. You know, they gotta learn. You know, when nobody learns, there ain't no consequences. You don't learn shit. They keep doing what they doing and ain't no consequence. Like, I'm gonna say this last thing and I'm out of here. I'm probably done. Tired of me fucking talking. Last thing I'm saying. Okay, you know, I told them about my cousins and all the people in Baltimore and Chicago, all this shit. I told them, like, y'all stupid because the reason why y'all got a war that can't stop and all these killings and gang wars and shootouts and shit, and it keep going and never stop, is because you're allowing these bitches to live. You keep allowing your enemy to get back in numbers, and the war continues. The bullshit continues. But if these women learn to leave the gang members alone, leave the bad guy alone, leave this group alone, leave these people alone, you'll have less issues. If you stop the printer, there ain't no more paper. Think about that, what I just said, and I made this shit on myself. If you stop the printer, there ain't no more paper. What the fuck is paper without a printer? If she's the fucking printer, the paper is, you know, you can't do shit with it. It can't make nothing. It's just blank. It's your boy Lawson, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. Please like, comment, subscribe. More to come soon. I'm out, man. Peace.
Are y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.